Yes.
Are you ready?
Ready. All right. So, hi, my name is Brian Zekwa.
I'm Pete Chun.
I'm Julian Sanchez.
I'm Jesse Rapon.
And our poster is about comparing the biomechanics of bipedal versus quadrupedal lizards. Lizards have tended to run either bipedally or quadrupedally from prey or from predators. Their front limbs did not have any other function to movement until they were able to run bipedally. Even after this change, have the lizards really progressed as a whole, or have they regressed? We hypothesize that the lizards have progressed due to the longer strides and bigger foot sizes that the bipedal lizards possess.
So below that are the zebra-tailed lizard, which is called that because of its tail, the basilisk, which can run on water, the fence lizard, which is called that because it goes on fences or high places to sunbathe, and the race runner, which runs really fast and far distances. And in figure 5 at the bottom, we have a basilisk, and it shows us using Canovia to measure the limb length. So, methods and materials. We researched the basilisk, fence, race runner, and zebra-tailed lizards. In the videos, the basilisk and the race runner lizards run bipedal, and the fence lizard runs quadrupedal, while the zebra-tailed lizard runs both bipedal and quadrupedal. We found and analyzed data using Canovia and its tools. Each of us chose a lizard and were given a reference measurement to correctly measure the lizards. Using the line tool, we measured each limb, and using the tracker, we found each lizard's speed. The variables being collected are the length of each lizard's limb and stride in centimeters, and the data on how fast they go in meters per second.
We found that the length of the lizard's limb did affect the speed, but the stride length did not. In chart 2, it shows the length of the lizard's limb, as well as the length of the stride, and that the longer limb length does not affect the stride length. For example, the race runner had longer limbs than the fence lizard, but the race runner had a shorter stride. When comparing chart 1 to chart 2, longer stride did not necessarily relate to faster speed with comparing the fence lizard, once again, to the race runner. The fence lizard had a longer stride than the race runner, but the fence lizard was significantly slower than the race runner. When lizards had longer limbs, they were able to run bipedally, whereas quadrupedal lizards had shorter limbs. And the dimensions for the limb lengths for the basilisk are 25.12 centimeters. The race runner limb lengths are 8.34 centimeters. The fence lizard's limb lengths are 5.5 centimeters. The zebra-tailed lizard's limb lengths are 14.02 centimeters. The basilisk, fence lizard, and the race runner are consistent with their gait styles, but the zebra-tailed lizard switches from quadrupedal to bipedal in the videos.
After analyzing quadrupedal lizards to bipedal lizards while running, the results determined that bipedal lizards had much greater speed than that of a quadrupedal lizard. Many factors had a part in the bipedal lizard's increased speed, which included increased femur length, tibia length, and overall leg length. It seems the longer the limbs, which contribute to bipedalism and increased speed. Each of these species inhabits different habitats ranging from open, exposed areas to rocky crevices. The bipedal, the faster lizards, tend to inhabit these open areas, whereas the quadrupedal lizards do not. Thank you.
Thank you. So could you tell us a little bit more about the methods that you used? You mentioned a specific software that you use. So how did you use that software to determine your results?
So Dr. Carson and Dr. Peterson and Luke and Ms. Mojab helped us to figure out how to use a tool. We had to download the videos, which took a while. And then we had to use the line tool to specifically measure each limb. It was kind of tedious and there's lots of things on the panel that we worked on. And it could have been better if we could work on multiple panels, like each limb length for each panel or something. But we had to work on one single panel for each measurement, so it's kind of hard.
Now, one of your results, right, is that the length of the limb affects the speed, but the stride doesn't. Is that something you expected to see, or did you expect to see that stride length was going to increase speed?
Well, we didn't really know, but me personally, stride length, you're kind of in the air. I don't think you'd go that fast unless you had a good push off.
This looks like a lot of work and a lot of computer imaging work, and so fantastic job. Let's give a virtual round of applause for these presenters.
Thank you.
And you did a great job. I'm sure working with Dr. Carson and with, another tail question. Do you guys think tails of the lizards have an influence on that speed that you measured?
Well, you'll find out soon enough. I think another group did that.
Fantastic. All right, so we're moving right along. I just want to make sure that we are right on time.